We're going to be talking about a movie that's coming out next week for our next segment in our history-changing events episode. Now, the movie, you may remember from a few years ago, The Passion of the Christ. Here's its prequel coming out next week called The Prequel of the Christ. And it's another Mel Gibson directed movie, and I have seen it, and it is very good, and it's done very tastefully. And it stars Paris Hilton as the Virgin Mary, Nicolas Cage as Joseph, and Eddie Murphy as Jesus. Now, two lucky people in our audience today are going to get tickets to go see it tonight. Yeah. Let's look at it.
Mary and Joseph, prequel of the Christ.
Oh my gosh, I hope we get to the hotel soon. My feet are so tired from carrying the baby. Oh no.
Oh no, there's no room at the inn. We'll have to go to the manger.
What's the manger?
It's like a barn.
Oh, that's not hot. Ah! I'm never having another kid! Ah!
Push, Mary, push!
I am pushing. Ah!
The baby! It's been born!
Yay, baby Jesus. Come to mama. Yes, and everyone in the audience gets a ticket to see that movie tonight, before it even comes out in theaters. Yes, yes. Now, we're talking here with Paris Hilton, who, as you saw, was the wonderful actress who starred as Mary in that movie that we just saw a clip of. And, Paris, I want to ask you a little question here. Now, what do you think about the idea of immaculate conception? You mean like Jesus or whatever? Yes, like Jesus, but it's actually... Oh, well they showed me a movie when I was in the 5th grade, and it says that you can't have a baby unless you're... That's enough. We don't need to go there. We don't need to go there. So, you chose to audition for the role of Mary. Now, how do you feel about Jesus? Do you feel that's a history-changing event? Yeah, I mean, like, Jesus was a Jew or whatever, but without Jesus having ever been born, then we wouldn't even have, like, Christian or Christmas or any of that stuff that rhymes with Chris. So yeah, I think he was like really important in like religions and stuff, and he was definitely history changing and stuff. Very wise words from our hotel and film actress here. Everybody make sure you see. Okay, now we're going to go over to Dr. Phil. We're on stage with Dr. Phil.
Hello, Albert. Today the food is having here Buddha. That is about how we could be the first Buddha. Enlightenment. Enlightenment. I am enlightenment right here. When you reach enlightenment, you are released from the age of rebirth. No more reincarnation. No more reincarnation. You reach nirvana.
What a bull. You cannot sit there standing the tree and call a religion based off of your meditation.
This is not a load of bull. No, see, we have this thing called Eightfold Path. We live by these things that say like, life is depressing and there is nothing you can do.
Say if you're a bull. Get a grip on life. Anything else to add over?
I'm just feeling off the work of belly.
You
Oh, that's 7 years good luck right there. Okay, thank you, Dr. Phil. We'll be right back.
Well, you did your best.
instructions you gave me, used a scale to make them enlarge in winter, then took the reciprocal and divided it by 0.4000.
Why?
Katie told me to.
Well, you did your best.
Don't do drugs. Just say no.
Want to try again?
No.
Why?
Stop screaming at me!
Welcome back to the Oprah Show. We are going to be talking about death. Because nothing in this world is more inevitable than death. Everybody dies some way. And our first guest has caused the death of many, many. Mr. Adolf Hitler.
Hello, Oprah.
Hello, Hitler. So, you're famous for committing genocide.
Yes, and you. Good for nothing.
Right. Why did you do that?
Why not? They had it coming.
That is seriously disturbed and very evil. Now, Hitler, do you have a girlfriend?
Wife, actually.
Oh. How is she?
Good luck. She's fine. I love to roll around in a poopy.
Excuse me?
Poopy. I love it when she poopies on me.
Oh my god, that is disgusting. But children, it's true. So, hey dog, how many Jews do you think you killed over the whole Holocaust?
6 million.
6 million? You are a sick man. Now tell me, I hear you're doing a Broadway musical.
Yes, it's called Hitler das Musical. That's German for Hitler the Musical.
Oh,
Yeah, it focuses on the Holocaust. I've written all the songs, and I only cast Aryan. Blonde hair, blue eyes. Christian, you know?
yeah. Do you think we could hear a song?
Sure. Ik ben when ik Flamiges. Knappetjes, Flamiges, Flamiges.
Wow. What does that mean in English, Hitler?
It means I'm a little fluffy one. A cuddly, fluffy, fluffy one.
Amazing. I am blown away. Just blown away. Now our next guest is probably much more destructive than Hitler.
I'll kill.
Okay. Let's make our way back inside to the studio now. Now that we're back in our air-conditioned studio, please welcome the Black Death. And it's also brought its mother, Malaria, sitting beside her. There you go. Okay. So, is it Mr. Death, or can I call you Black? Okay. I know you're pretty antisocial, so just give me 1 clap for no and 2 for yes, alright? Yeah. Okay, good. Now, you came before Hitler's time. And, how do you feel about death in general, since you came along? Yeah, disapprove. Yeah, see, back then you could just blame the rats or the fleas or bugs or whatever. You really have to have a reason. Okay, you only affected Western Europe majorly. But, you were in a film, right? Lights, Camera, Death was the title, I believe. Released back in 2008. Yay, that was a good movie. Wonderful. So, it's going to be released along with all the other Chinese chicken productions at this episode of the Oprah Show, too. In early June. Yes. It is awesome. Now, we have one more guest before we take a break. The lovely and charming and slightly scary Attila the Hun.